This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hold on, stop.
Welcome back to the Shit Show 2.0.
Okay, Boomer.
Damn millennials. Wow.
Did not know that. Even flirters who are obviously mentally ill. You want to be my wife?
Oh, this is gonna go downhill real quick.
What is going on? And welcome to Take on the World for the third time with
John.
and Mike D.
Hi, Mike D.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey, we've been absent for a little bit.
Absent,
I had a little vacation.
like your stepfather.
That's hurtful.
Well,
I've been absent because I was in Panama, and you've been absent because you are relocating.
yeah, I've been all around the world,
And
from
I
London to the Bay. Go hammer, go hammer, go hammer, go hammer.
So we're gonna talk about the Deluxe Edition Network right here. So what you want to do is go to deluxeeditionnetwork.com and check out all the great podcasts on there. We're a proud part of the network. And every month they have a spotlight podcast, 2 of them. And one of the 2 is In a Pickle and Johnny.
In a Pickle is a show devoted to the less glamorous side of sports. Each week, Dave and Sarah discuss how players, teams, and cities had it all and then lost it to drugs, alcohol, murder, and stupidity.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bum, bum, bum.
The stories that In a Pickle does are real stories, and it really shows that there's a sullied side to sports.
Yes.
So
And it is. So
if you're a sports fan, if you like comedy, true crime, and sports, it's all in one show. Check them out. It's In a Pickle Radio, IAP Radio.
and even your favorite teams make the dumbest mistakes.
That's true. That's true. The other of the 2 is Growing Up Bananas. It's a podcast that'll explore the internal battle, not just of Asian immigrants, but all immigrants. They give their personal side of what it's like to be an Asian immigrant. So they talk about those struggles and what it's like to be an immigrant. So check them out, Growing Up Bananas.
And give me your recipes.
Anyway, yeah.
If you have them.
www.deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Look for the Spotlight podcast. And we're back. So let's talk about your relocation there, dude.
I am now a toothless fuck, and I live in the country. So there it is.
Well, yeehaw.
Now, everybody's gonna fuck my sister. It's gonna be me.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Where I don't have a mailbox or internet.
Anyway. So Johnny just bought a house, and we moved him in today. And I walk out the front of the house. I'm like, dude,
Hey, where
the fuck's your mailbox?
I don't know. It makes it good. Where the hell is my mailbox?
There's mailboxes across the street for those houses.
There's
Where's your
there's
mailbox?
mailbox is like a quarter mile out of town because the mailman doesn't want to drive on the side of my street.
So the mailman will only go up one side of the street, so that they put all the mailboxes on that side.
Yeah, a mile away.
And Mr. John actually lives on the opposite side of the street. So it's like it's 100 yards on the other side.
It's really not that far. It's like
It's 100 yards.
no.
Oh yeah.
No.
75.
I could hit it with a BB gun.
Yeah, I could shoot a BB gun 100 yards.
I could pee on it.
You just pump it 45 times.
I just pinch it off till it stings real bad. And hope for the best.
But yeah, the lack of mailbox. That was
It's the least of my worries, man. So I'm out of the hubbub of the city.
I'm gonna say welcome to Schuylkill County, bro.
Don't tell them where I live. These people will come hunting after me, man.
All our fans are gonna knock on your door now.
Jesus Christ. They'll be buying up all my eggs at the fucking local store.
Don't do that. So we finished up today's part of the move.
Yeah,
and we sat.
dude, that was a long day, brother.
We sat
It
down
was
with
a long day, but thank you so much for helping me, man. I
no
can't,
problem, bro.
I can't thank you and Chucky enough.
Now you guys,
although I think Chuck gave me all the beer that I bought him back, plus all the freaking meat and potatoes that I could eat for the next year.
So our listeners don't really know Chucky because Chucky, he's actually been on the show, but not been on the show. Chucky came down a few times and visited us while we were taping, and we had to pause the taping and bullshit with Chucky for like an hour or two, and then get back on the taping and try to figure out where the fuck we were.
Let's just say, I mean,
He's a good dude.
absolutely, hands down, he's like a brother. You can't ask for better neighbors.
No, you can't.
You couldn't buy better neighbors.
Chucky is my boy.
But I don't know. So yeah, like I kept the whole thing. Well, you guys at work knew what I was doing, and I kept it a secret from my daughter. And
You popped that on her last night?
Yes, I actually. We drove
Yeah,
up.
tell the story. That's funny. I think it's funny.
So it had been a month, and I told her, I said, at the end of the month, I got a secret, and you know, I don't want to tell you. And she's like, Dad, what is it? What is it? And I can't tell the rest of the story unless I have a puffy or smoker.
You're not supposed to puff on the show.
Shut up. Don't tell me what to do. Look, wait, hold on.
Give it back.
Damn it.
You're lightweight.
So I did tell her, and I got her at the end of the month, and I brought her up to my place. And when I picked her up, she's like, dude, what's with all the stuff in the back of your car? I'm like, I'm going up to visit Big Mike. She's like, oh, okay. So we went up there, and I knocked on the door, and I was like, where the fuck is he? So I keyed the door up, and I walked in. I'm like, yo, Michael. And she's right behind me. She's like, Dad, why is it so empty in here? She's like, does anybody live here? I'm like, Michael, where are you? And then we walked in the living room, and she looks at me, and I go, surprise. And she's like, damn it. She's like, I kind of knew. She's like, I kind of figured from all the stuff in the back of your car. She's like, but I didn't want to ask any questions. And she freaking loved it, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's funny.
So you and her have a great place. I love the house, bro.
Yeah, it's like, for me, it's in the middle of nowhere. Most of you skooks would probably say, yeah,
You're in town.
you're in town. But
No, but it's a nice, quiet street.
yeah, it is. And I got
Met one of you. Well, met
there's
your
some
neighbors.
There's some cool neighbors. There's apparently some quacks.
Well, you got to get that everywhere.
But, you know,
You get that
you
everywhere.
take the good with the bad. But so did I tell you? I think no, I did. I told you that was my question of the day was if you were stranded on an island, well, what's your favorite food?
Me?
Yeah, well, your fast food.
Favorite fast food. I don't eat much fast food.
Taco
anymore.
Bell, McDonald's, fish fillet,
Probably Arby's.
Arby's. Okay, so if you had a bag,
Anything with curly fries from Arby's.
okay, so if you had a bag full of piping hot curly fries and the meat sandwiches from Arby's, you're stuck on an island, and they're like, well, you're gonna die, but we have this bag of Arby's fries and sandwiches. You just got to kill one of your relatives.
Why you gotta kill somebody for
like-
fries?
And well, what's the dilemma? Do you starve to death and take the high road, or do you take the bag of food and the helicopter ride out and then have one of your family or somebody that is blood related? Now, this might not be hard for you.
I'm gonna tell you why this is hard, because my family listens to this.
Well, not all of them, I don't think, right?
No, probably not.
So maybe this
One of our tens and tens of listeners is family.
So I posed that question to my daughter. It was over a bag of cheesy gordita crunches, and she's like, "Oh, she's like, I can't," and I was like, "Well, what about one of your teachers?" And she was like, "Oh,
Yeah, no problem.
So then she asked me, and then she spun the question around on me, and I'm like, "I plead the fifth." I was like, I can't. She's like, "Why not, Dad?" I'm like, it's just better off I don't.
My answer in this forum right now is I would sacrifice myself.
Very good. So you would die on that hill
I would die in that hill.
with a piping hot bag of curly fries next to you.
Because I will say there is no way, because my children are blood relatives,
Oh, there's no way you can do your children in.
I would never, ever. My brothers and sisters are my brothers and sisters, and my parents are my parents. I am pleading the fifth and dying on the hill.
Yeah. So like, well, I mean, we tried to play the game where it's like, she's like, "Why can't it just be anybody?" I'm like, "Well, that would be too easy." And then she picked somebody that was already dying in a hospital. And she's like, "Well, they're already dying, so why not?"
Okay, if we're picking anybody, you know the name. I don't need to say it.
Yeah. And I was like, I did say, she goes, "If you can pick anybody," I said Kim Jong-il. And she goes, or Kim Jong-un. She goes, "Who the hell's that?" I'm like, "The leader of North Korea." And she's like, I'm like,
The guy I flushed the toilet on.
yeah. I was like, okay, obviously you don't watch Fox News.
So when we were flying to Saipan, when we got over North Korea, because you can watch on the plane, you could watch where the plane is. When we went over North Korea, I went into the shitter and I flushed the toilet on.
I can't believe you guys flew over North Korea. Usually they don't do that. A whole chicken?
A whole chicken? You're gonna eat a whole chicken?
I would do that over again 1,000,000 times.
We're here to talk about Copper John's Beard Company. I bought some of this stuff and I love it. Everybody has their favorite beard care products, but if you want to save a few bucks, use TOTW10 at checkout, or use the quick link below and buy some of this great stuff. Like,
look at that beautifully tamed bear mane, so soft. And you know, my beard, if you want to call it that, it's more like pubes on my face.
see, he doesn't use it. I
Um, it gets wiry. So if I can just tame that a little bit, put more Copper Johns on there, and it's perfect.
do. And even though I have thick hair, when I put it on, my hair is nice and soft.
Yes.
Soft to the. You want to touch it, Johnny? Go ahead. Go ahead,
Mm.
Ty. Don't touch me. Ladies and gentlemen, with the greatness of Take on the World, it was bound to happen sooner or later. This episode is sponsored by Sweet Z Mattress. You can use code TOTW15 to get 15% off your order. They sent me a pillow, and it's nice and soft. And I thought, oh, this is going to be too soft for me to sleep on. But I tell you what, I laid down on it. I don't even toss and turn at night. I just lay on my back where I'm comfortable and sleep away. And if I do turn on my side, it's just as comfortable. It feels like it's going to be too soft, but it's nice and firm because of the 3-layer design they have. The outside is pure cotton, so it helps keep you cool. The inside is a vegetable cashmere. So this is 100% plant-based down. So if being sustainable and environmental is important to you, you're going to want to check these guys out. The website is sweetzzzmattress.com. They sell mattresses, they sell bed sheets, they sell pillows. You're going to want to check it out. There's a 50-day full money back guarantee on these. So if you don't like it, you send it back, get your money back. So make sure you check them out. Sweet Z Mattress. TOTW15 to get 15% off your order. I've been sleeping on this pillow for a week now, and frankly, I love it. I put my other pillows on the floor, and I'm only sleeping on this one.
I don't care.
In case anybody doesn't know,
We were in Saipan together.
Yeah, John and I traveled to Saipan together. So,
And if you don't know, Saipan is hot. It's what, east of the Philippines, right around the equator. It's a little north of the equator.
it's hot.
Yeah, we were helping folks rebuilding houses through, was that FEMA?
FEMA Extended Recovery Act paid for the airfare, and was it Mennonite Disaster Services was who covered our food and housing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Highly recommend it. I was a little skeptical at first, but I mean, you're going there to help people out who
appreciated it,
who appreciate it, and they're in dire need. And I
Yeah.
would highly recommend any kind of mission work. You know,
See, I don't know if I told this story. I saw the video of the storm hitting the island,
oh, it was brutal.
and Eric at the last house we did before we left told, like, I listened to their stories, and he told me the story how the kids were
Yeah, they were hiding under
the table crying, and
their house is crumbling on top
the
of them.
roof is lifting up, and just nothing that anybody should ever
Yeah,
go
so
through.
Their storms are like, what do they call them?
Typhoons.
Typhoons, but it's a hurricane.
Yeah.
In reverse, because I guess hurricanes spin one way, typhoons spin the other way, but they're just as devastating.
So that was that.
Yeah.
We were to Saipan. In case you haven't heard on the podcast before.
We made love in Saipan.
No, we didn't.
We made sweet, sweet love
Johnny
to his marbles and
Johnny almost fell in love in Saipan.
I did. Oh, you have Facebook? Oh, you like dog meat? Oh,
You like older woman?
you like how many children you have? I come home with you now. No, lady, back off. No. I
And-
have receipt for your marriage.
If you think we're being dicks, that's the actual conversation.
Yeah.
That's 100% the conversation.
I mean, they want to get off that island. Would you want to be stuck on that island?
I
for the
love
rest
that
of your life?
island, dude.
Yeah, but Michael, you're not stuck on that island your whole entire fucking life.
Yeah, but I love that island.
Because you get to go there once in your lifetime.
I went there twice.
Twice.
Anyway, so just some stuff coming up for the show. Some stuff to look forward to. We have we're going to be doing a show on lucid dreams.
Yes. Oh, I didn't grab my thing. Anyways,
You grab your thing all you want, bro. Just don't do it in front of me.
I do it in front of you all the time. You never notice.
I don't look.
You don't give me the benefit of the doubt.
We have some
Asshole.
excellent beer reviews coming up. We have I want to do the history of the Star Spangled Banner.
I'm gonna crush a beer can with my tit.
It's been done before.
Yeah, but not by a man.
Truth. We're going to do BTK coming up soon.
Oh, what a sick fuck.
What was the other one that you just popped on me the other day?
The one you didn't like, so we're not gonna do that one.
Which one?
You did not want to do Skinwalker Ranch.
No, we'll do it. I'm not a believer. John buys into
No,
it.
honestly, that might be a little too much information. I don't want to bore our millions of subscribers.
I think I could skim it down.
No, you can't.
I think I can.
Nah.
I think I could peel the skin right off of Skinwalker's Ranch.
Right into your mouth.
Why does it got to be like that, dude?
I could suck the foreskin right off of Skinwalker Ranch.
That is not the words I said. So we might do Skinwalker Ranch.
How about Skinwalker Ranch sauce? I made it myself.
No.
I got it at the local.
Christ, John.
Hey, this Skinwalker Ranch sauce is great. How did you make it?
By the way, if you have children listening in the same room, you might want to cover their ears. I know it's a little late.
Then I smother you with a chloroform rag.
Okay. So we took on absolutely nothing today. We talked about some of the stuff coming up. I want you to go out and take on the world. And please, please, please don't take Johnny with you.
Watch your foreskin.
This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hold on, stop.
Welcome back to the Shit Show 2.0.
Okay, Boomer.
Damn millennials. Wow.
Did not know that. Even flirters who are obviously mentally ill. You want to be my wife?
Oh, this is gonna go downhill real quick.